Hello there, Cryptowisers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Milton, and I will be your captain for this episode. And today we got to give some love, some respect to the biggest DEX on Fantom Network. That is SpookySwap. That's right. This DEX has been on fire, and yet I haven't been hearing a lot of people talk about it. So today we're going to devote a whole video to it, give it some love, because Fantom is on fire and SpookySwap is the biggest DEX on Fantom. But before we dig in, if you haven't heard yet, we're doing an NFT giveaway, but not just any NFT, a Cryptowise NFT. The first Cryptowise NFT. We've partnered with our friends at Umi Digital. One of their artists has created a spectacular NFT. I just saw the final version this morning. We will be revealing it in the coming days, but make sure you are subscribed to the channel and following us on Twitter at Cryptowise Daily so that you can enter to win this NFT, because we are going to be giving one away to our community. There's only going to be 10 minted. There will only ever be 10 of these beautiful NFTs that also will have utility on Umi. So take a second right now, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. All right, Cryptowisers, you know what to do. Buckle up, because this is going to be another exciting episode of Cryptowise. All right, Cryptowisers, let's get into this. But before we dive into SpookySwap, we got to talk a bit about Fantom Network. Those of you who watch the channel may remember that I made a video all about Fantom about 5 months ago. All right, I've really liked the potential of Fantom as a layer 1 Ethereum alternative for a long time now. It looked like all the way back then that it was going to be the next big layer 1, but then the Bitcoin crash happened. So if we look at the chart here, as we can see back in March, Fantom had a nice big pump here, and then the crash happened. It was all quiet on the front, but then recently, as we can see, just parabolic movement. Okay, so not quite what Solana has been doing, or Avalanche, or Terra Luna, but Fantom has been right behind those networks. Right now, it's sitting at $1.66, market cap of just over $4 billion. So this is a legit layer 1, okay? Definitely recommend you go watch this video if you don't know anything about Fantom. That is a more detailed video about what makes Fantom great, what's unique about their network versus others. But just so you know, as they say right here on their website, performance matters. And they have been building a network really geared towards building a network that is right for DeFi. Very fast, very cheap, very secure. So definitely watch that video or look more into Fantom if you don't know that much about it yet. I think even though we've seen this parabolic move so far, this one still has room to grow. Okay, it's number 39 out of all crypto assets right now. There's no reason why Fantom can't climb the charts and even gun for one of those top 10 spots. I like it better than Polygon. Definitely think it's going to outperform Binance Smart Chain in the long run. I think it can be a real player in this multi-chain universe. And another person that's really been pushing Fantom and working with Fantom is Andre Cronje. He's the creator of Wi-Fi and a lot of other DeFi products. This guy is a crypto superstar, one of the top developers in the space, and he is a huge fan of Fantom and has been building for Fantom a lot. All right, now that we've established that, Fantom, no doubt about it, is a player as a layer 1 Ethereum alternative. As we know, every major network has its main DEX. Ethereum has Uniswap, still the king of the DEXs on Uniswap, even though there are other alternatives that are great, like Sushi. And Binance Smart Chain has PancakeSwap. And when Binance Smart Chain took off, because it was really the first alternative to Ethereum in terms of cheap gas fees, it was the first one ready, really got out there. PancakeSwap took off. It's still sitting at $20 a coin. Really came out of nowhere and established itself as the top DEX on Binance Smart Chain and really hasn't looked back since. Well, SpookySwap is right now the top DEX on Fantom. Okay, these guys have first mover advantage, and they very quietly have built up a huge total value locked of over $300 million already. They've been doing a lot of great things kind of under the radar. So let's have a look here at DeFi Llama. All right, so as I said, Fantom has been on fire recently. If we look here at the top networks, okay, these are the top blockchains in terms of liquidity locked on them. Ethereum's still the king. Binance Smart Chain, early in the year, they took off. They were by far number 2, but as we can see, 7-day change, they're down 7%. So they've been coming down. Others are coming up. Solana, number 3. That is the hottest network out there right now. We see Terra, last 7 days, down almost 7%. Polygon, down almost 14%. Avalanche even down 9%. It's been on fire recently. And here we are, Fantom, number 7, but moving up, almost up 100% in the last 7 days, up 7% in the last day. Other than Solana, right now it's the hottest network out there. And if we click on Fantom to see what projects are the top projects on Fantom right now, right there at number 1, and look at that 1-day change. 20% up in this last day. So they are almost at 400 million locked, but that is growing exponentially. And they got some pretty big competition because a lot of dApps have launched on Fantom or added Fantom as a network. You got Curve, Beefy Finance, Scream, Spirit Swap, Cream Finance. So a lot of competition, and Spooky right now is lapping the field. And here we can see the liquidity. Look at the last few weeks, okay, from the end of August. This thing has been taking off. So as Fantom goes, so does Spooky. It looks like people are speaking and they're saying the DEX we like the best on Fantom is Spooky. That's what was happening on Binance Smart Chain all those months ago when PancakeSwap took off. And at that time I thought, is PancakeSwap going to last? It's the first one out there. Yes, it's doing a lot of cool things, but can it continue to do this with all the competition? Well, Spooky in the same spot right now. They have first mover advantage on Fantom. People are choosing them. So I think if they can keep up the good work they've been doing, because the more I look into Spooky, the more I am very impressed with what they've built. If they can keep that up, I think they can definitely be the PancakeSwap of Fantom and establish themselves as the go-to DEX for Fantom. So as Fantom grows, Spooky will grow with it, because these are really, really impressive stats for the last week or so. All right, so let's dig into Spooky, have a look, see all the things that they're offering. All right, so if you're used to using other DEXs, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, QuickSwap, any of the others, SpookySwap works very similarly. I use MetaMask, and therefore, you just log on, attach your MetaMask wallet. Now, if you've only used Ethereum so far, if you've used MetaMask with Ethereum, all you got to do is add the Fantom network to your MetaMask. And within MetaMask, you can switch networks very easily. So instead of Ethereum, you're using the Fantom network to use Spooky. But as we can see here, you got 2 different options. You can use the MetaMask, or they also have the Coinbase wallet as an option there. So if you rather use Coinbase wallet, no problemo there, you can use that. And then of course, as a decentralized exchange, the main service they provide is swapping, right? So they have a bunch of liquidity, different pools, therefore you can swap one token for another. That's what these decentralized exchanges primarily offer. But I don't know if I was living under a rock or what, but I hadn't noticed this before on other DEXs. SpookySwap has limit orders. Now, after realizing this, I understand that others do as well over on the Polygon network, but Spooky was the first non-Ethereum DEX to have limit orders. And this is incredible. I don't know how I didn't know this already, but you can actually set your limit order and it will actually do the trade even if you're offline. So you don't even need your MetaMask still connected for your limit order to go through. So essentially, let's say you wanted to trade Fantom for sushi. You can just put the limit price, what you want to pay, or you can do it by percentage of what the market price is at the time. And then boom, you just set that. That would be an open order. And if it hit that price, then your order would go through. But then of course you can just do market price and then just do immediate swaps here. If I had Fantom and wanted sushi right away, you just do it straight like you would on any other DEX. But very impressive that they have the limit swaps on there already. And why you want to use a Fantom network and go through the trouble of adding Fantom to your MetaMask and all that stuff is the gas fees are amazing. Transactions go through immediately. So the speed and the expense of gas is just way better right now than it is on Ethereum. That's why all these other networks are taking off. And so far, my user experience on Fantom has been great. I really like Fantom so far. I've had no problems with it. All right. And then the second thing, obviously, you can do on a DEX is add liquidity. And they're going to incentivize you to add liquidity in a bunch of different ways, mostly through farming. Okay, so if you add liquidity to the DEX, the way they've been able to get, if we go back here to the home page, almost 400 million locked in. That's liquidity. The reason people are locking in that liquidity right now is because of these farms, what they offer you. So you can add your liquidity. If you have 2 tokens, you add that in. You can put your LP tokens into any of these farms and you can get these great APRs. So right now, as you can see, I mean, USDC and Fantom, you're getting 240%. Fantom and Boo is the token of SpookySwap. We will talk a lot more about that later in the video. 100%. So you're looking at really great percentages here. I mean, Sushi and Fantom here, 125%. So you do have to deal with the impermanent loss, but if you get 2 great assets and you're getting a great APR on it, very worthwhile. I love adding liquidity to DEXs as a way to get passive income. And so I try to do that over a bunch of different DEXs, over a bunch of different networks. Okay, so they're offering great yield farms. And of course, you would get this APR. The rewards you're getting them in the Boo token. This is another great initiative that they have here. This is very similar to SushiSwap. If you've done this in SushiSwap, you can just stake your Boo tokens. So the native token to SpookySwap, you can just stake them here and you get xBoo tokens back. And as you can see, almost 32 million worth of Boo have been staked, and these people are getting 44% just on their Boo. So it's just like a single-sided yield farming. So you're already getting 44% on that. That wasn't enough. Then you can stake your xBoo in any of these pools and earn other tokens. And look at these APRs. Okay, so you can get stake or foo or WFTM. Scream. So huge incentives here. So you could either buy Boo, or if you're earning Boo in your farms, you add liquidity, you earn the Boo, then you stake the Boo, you get the xBoo, you stake your xBoo. That's APR on top of APR on top of APR. No wonder this has been such a popular DEX so far. But this is one of my favorite things about SpookySwap, their bridge. Right on the site, right on the DEX, they have a bridge which is powered by AnySwap. I've covered AnySwap in past videos before. Okay, they allow bridging from different networks, and you can do it right here on SpookySwap. So if you already have Ethereum in your MetaMask, you just add Fantom as a network, and then you can bridge your Ethereum assets right here on SpookySwap over to the Fantom chain. Very easy to do. And then, of course, you can go back. Even better, you can also do it from the Binance Smart Chain. So 3 different options here: Fantom, Binance Smart Chain, and Ethereum. You can bridge back and forth, back and forth. Now, if you're bridging from Ethereum to Fantom, you will have to pay gas fees on Ethereum. But to go back when you're bridging from Fantom back, no fees. Pretty amazing. So you would just, pick the token, whatever you had in your wallet that you wanted to bring over. Now, if you're doing ETH, you would then have to wrap the ETH into WETH. So there's just one step there that you have to wrap the ETH, and then you can bridge it over, but super easy. And I have heard that if you do bridge some Ethereum assets over to the Fantom network, but you don't have any Fantom in that wallet, which you will need to pay for gas, if you go to the SpookySwap Discord, and they have a little icon down here, you just go there, that will bring you to their Discord. They will actually send you a little bit of Fantom to cover the initial gas cost that it will take for you to do some swapping here on the swap to grab yourself some more Fantom to end up paying for the gas fees. Because the great part, again, about Fantom is you don't need a lot of Fantom to pay for gas fees. I also just got to shout out the artist here because I love the art on this bridge page. Got the cat going from one portal to the other. Beautiful. So very simple to use this bridge here, but if you do need more information, they have a whole article here on their Medium page. This came out beginning of July, Bridging Simplified. So they go through the whole thing here step by step. So right now, these are the supported tokens. So you can't bridge every single token right now. These are the ones they support, but obviously they'll be adding more and more and more. And they got some real main ones here. Obviously Fantom, DAI, Ethereum. Again, it just has to be wrapped. So right on the bridge, it will wrap it for you first, and then it will bridge it. Aave, Link, Sushi. So they got some great ones, but they're going to be adding more and more. And then this article will just explain the bridge for you step by step. No problem there. And on Medium, they also have an article here about the SpookySwap xBoo. So when you stake your Boo, you get the xBoo. As I said, if you want more information about that, they also have an article here on Medium. So definitely recommend following them on Medium. A lot of updates. As you can see, one was 19 hours ago. They partnered with Fantom Oasis. I've said this before on the channel, but for me, Medium is a must in terms of doing my research. on crypto projects and also following on their updates. All right, so let's have a look here at the token itself. It's the XBoo token, BOO. Right now it's sitting at just over $24. It's up about 10% today. It really has not been around for a long time. Here on CoinMarketCap, it only has information from really the beginning of this month. So this chart here is really just from the beginning of September. And as you can see, it hit an all-time high a couple of days ago, and then we had that flash crash and it came down with it. But it's climbed all the way back up. It's down a little bit in the last couple of days, so not too bad. Now with these tokens, these DEX tokens, there's two ways to go about it. You can purchase it right out or add liquidity and farm the token. That's always a safe way to get these tokens. If you really want a bit of BOO, you're unsure if the price is too high right now, add liquidity, earn BOO that way. But of course, if you really like the project, you can just buy it outright. Now the volume on BOO has been incredible. Like the volume here, look, the volume in the last 24 hours, almost 9 million in volume, and that's down 45%. So clearly people are catching on. Fantom has been red hot and SpookySwap has been the go-to on the Fantom Network so far. And now having looked at what they offer, the xBoo, the bridge, I can definitely see why it's number one on Fantom right now. And if they can continue that, in my opinion, they could be the go-to DEX for a very long time on Fantom. And they are building a community very quickly. As I said, they have a very active Discord, but also over 21,000 followers on Twitter. This is something I kind of like. So they're following one person on Twitter, and I thought, I wonder who they're following. And it is Hello Kitty. I thought that was a pretty nice touch. I don't know if that's a joke or if they just really love Hello Kitty, but that made me laugh. So they're following Hello Kitty, but they've got a huge community following them. So far, so good. I think these guys are doing everything right so far. And clearly, fans of Fantom have found them, but with all the spotlight on Solana these days, I still think these guys are under the radar. I think we'll see this total value locked go up and up and up and up. I think as Fantom goes up, we're going to see this total value locked. I wouldn't be surprised if we get over 500 million and push $1 billion very quickly. That's what we saw over at PancakeSwap when Binance Smart Chain took off. PancakeSwap took off insanely, and now they have almost $10 billion staked. So lots of room here. Look, as I'm talking, the few million went up. So it's definitely $1 billion easy on here once Fantom gets up there. So if we go back here to Fantom, total value locked on Fantom is 1.44 billion. So you're looking right now at about 30% of the total locked on Fantom is being locked on SpookySwap. So if that continues, you only need Fantom to get to 3 billion and SpookySwap could be at $1 billion if these numbers stay the same. So anyway, definitely had to give some love and respect to this DEX. Hadn't talked about them yet on the channel. I talk a lot about DEXs on the channel. I really like them. I invest in a lot of the different DEXs. And with layer ones having taken off over the last few months, I've thought this for a little bit now. I do think that DEXs will be one of the next big trends in crypto in terms of seeing prices rise. And that's why I have put a lot of investment into different DEXs in the last little while. All right, guys, that is our look at SpookySwap. If you are on Fantom, I'm sure you already know about them. But if you are not yet on Fantom, definitely worth checking out. And once there, definitely check out SpookySwap. All right, guys, thank you so much, as always, for watching. If you found this video valuable, do me a favor, smash that like button, helps others find us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. Until next time, my name's Milton, saying over and out.